Hi, this is Eno, of this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. So far, I have made the videos with whiteboard animation mostly, but this time, I will try to explain with different style. This time, the topic is INCOTERMS. I have already made the videos about INCOTERMS, but when I see the data of YouTube analysts, there are many access to the videos regarding INCOTERMS. I thought there were many people who is interested in learning INCOTERMS. First, let's understand what INCOTERMS is. INCOTERMS is the agreement about cost and risk responsibility between shipper and consignee. It makes clear that shipper and consignee take cost and risk responsibility, from where to where. Actually, there are 11 types of INCOTERMS. And it is difficult to understand if you try to remember them one by one. This time, I will explain the easier way to understand INCOTERMS, for the beginner of logistics job. The easier way to understand INCOTERMS is to understand the group as category. There are 4 groups: Group E, Group F, Group C, and Group D. First, it's better to understand the feature of these 4 groups, then, please try to understand each terms in each groups. First one is Group E. Actually, we call it group but it is just only X works. Let's take a look at the feature of X works. In X works, consignee will take all cost and risk responsibility after loading the cargo at the shipper's factory. It's quite simple, isn't it? And then, the term that I will recommend to learn with Group E is Group D. Group D has the opposite feature from Group E. In Group E, consignee takes all cost and risk responsibility, but on the other hand, in Group D, shipper takes all cost and risk responsibility. This is the rough image of Group D, so in actual, there is the difference. Who paid duty and tax, and who take responsibility of unloading at consignee, with the AP, DPU and DDP. However, for the beginner of logistics, it's better to understand roughly first. Next is Group F. In Group F, shipper take cost and risk responsibility to port of exporting side. Then, the consignee take cost and risk responsibility after that. It's better to understand Group F and Group C together. In Group C, shipper takes cost responsibility till the port of importing side. And here is the complicating point. In Group C, shipper takes risk responsibility till port of exporting side, same as Group F. Please watch this part many times until you understand clearly. As I explained, you have to understand the overall about INCOTERMS first. Please do not remember each terms one by one. First, please try to understand the feature of Group E and Group D. Also, please try to understand the feature of Group F and Group C together. After you understand these groups as big categories, you will be able to understand each terms easily. Let's summarize today's point. INCOTERMS is the agreement to clear cost and risk responsibility between shipper and consignee. It also makes clear they takes responsibility, from where to where. There are 4 groups in INCOTERMS, and you have to understand them first. Group E, and its opposite feature of Group D. Group F, and its opposite feature of Group C. Well, how about the topics of this video? I hope it will help for your logistics knowledge and your job. If you try to understand INCOTERMS with this way, it will be much clearer to know each terms. I will try to keep uploading the videos regarding of logistics. If you kindly subscribe and press good, it will be a great motivation for me. Well, thank you for watching and see you at next video.